well. If you are new around here, then hello, it's lovely to meet you. And if you are returning, then thank you very fucking much for coming back. My name is Alana, I'm a 35-year-old woman living in Scotland, and that is where the accent is from. On this channel, we like to talk about all things beauty, skincare, hair care, fashion-y, bloggery, vloggery, bullshit, but with a liberal sprinkling of sarcasm, cynicism, and just general honesty thrown in on top. Now, I do like a sweary word on this channel. I have mentioned that before. If you aren't new around here, then you will already know that. If you're not into swear words and that kind of thing, please feel free to vacate at any point. But if you like that kind of stuff, this might just be the place for you, and there's a subscription button in the corner. So, this is going to be my monthly roundup for August. No, talk shite, Alana. September. We're in September. I don't know where the months have went, I have to be honest with you. This is basically going to be the roundup for September, where I'll talk about all the things I've been loving, the things I've not been loving so much, all the little bits in between. There will be stuff sent in PR. If it's in PR, it will come up on the screen. I will list it down in the description box below. So, we've got a lot to talk about in this one. Let's just get into it. Grab yourself a tea, a cup of coffee, whatever the fuck you like, and let's just get into it. So if you have been here before, you know I usually like quite a lengthy intro, quite a lengthy video. I like lengthy things, what can I say? But I'm trying to keep it really short and snappy, that intro, because there is so much stuff that I want to talk about this month that I've been trying. I think because we're getting back into that autumn winter period, I've been using a little bit more makeup. I always feel in the summer you kind of just want a little bit bronzer, a little bit like neutral, good looking skin, all that kind of thing, maybe a lip, but you don't do too much else because you just want to have really good looking, beautiful skin, dewy skin. But when it comes to this time of year, I'm all about the autumnal colours, as you can tell in my eyes today. I'm all about the berry tones. I'm one of your basic ass bitches when it comes to autumn. I feel like I wear a lot more makeup at this time of year. I start to wear a slightly heavier foundation, yada yada yada, so you know, loads to talk about. Let's just talk about hair care. Some of these things are things that I spoke about last month because I don't have new things every single month, but I don't think I spoke about this last month. This is from Collab. This is the dry shampoo, and it's just the original one. I can't remember if this was in a What's New Wednesday or not, but basically I tried the overnight version of this and quite liked it, so I thought I would give this a go. What I'm going to say is this didn't blow my socks off. It's dry shampoo, it's nice, it gives you that kind of clean feeling, but I'm going to be honest with you, this to me made my hair feel a little straw-like. Now I do have a lot more colour, although at the moment it's all kind of washed out. I've got a lot more lightness through my hair now, like literal lightened bits of hair, that's what I mean. Because then that's what the colour gets put on top of. So at the moment, as it is actually washing out the colour, there is a lot more blonde through my hair than I've probably ever had before. So I was in two minds, was it because of that or is it the dry shampoo? Because my hair has been feeling particularly straw-like. I know, and it never ever has felt like that in its life. I don't know if it's just because of the sheer amount of highlights that I have through it at the moment. That's what's making it feel kind of strawy. But I do have another product that I'm going to talk to you about in a minute that I received in PR to help with the straw-likeness. We'll get into that. But I felt like this was leaving my hair feeling particularly straw-like when I was using it. And as I say, I don't know if it was the fault of this or if it's because my hair has so much lightness through it now, but I probably won't pick this up again. The overnight one, I really enjoyed when I used it last. I would give that another go. And I liked that, you know, when people say spray it in the night before and then you get up the next day. I do feel that works with any dry shampoo, to be honest with you. But I really liked their overnight version. But this one, I don't know. Then this, I spoke about this last month as well. This is the Dry Finish Texture Spray from 11. I think this stuff is fabulous. It's so good. I love it. I will definitely buy more of these. I just think this is beautiful. And do you know what? I worked out, I think, what the scent might be. I think it might be like a watermelon scent almost. It's fruity. I don't know exactly, but it smells lovely. It's really good. I really enjoyed this. I think it's really good. There's still probably a good half a can left, and I imagine I will definitely buy this again because I'm really enjoying it. Now here's the last item in hair care. Now this was received in PR. This is from Living Proof, and it is their Triple Bond Complex Hair Strengthener. And I imagine this is meant to be their version of an Olaplex situation. Now I have had Olaplex on my hair before, but as you know, I don't have blonde hair, I think it is really beneficial for people with very bleached hair to use Olaplex. And whenever the hairdressers put it on my hair, I do enjoy it, but it's not something I've ever used at home before. But as I said, I've got more lightness in my hair now and things like that. So when this came up in my emails, whether or not I wanted to try it, I thought, yes, I want to give that a go. But when I received it, I had literally just had my hair done. It was in really good condition. I thought, do you know what? I am going to leave this till after my holiday and then give it a whirl. I did try it as soon as I got it, but here was the thing. There was no obligation to post about this product. It was just a try, and if you like it, please feel free to post about it. But I seen a lot of people putting up reels at the time saying how, you know, you come in and you're like, my hair's all drab, it's crap. And then wash my hair and put this on and look at it, shiny, bouncy, beautiful. And I had to be honest with you, I actually thought, you know what, I'll make a reel like that. And looking at my hair before to the after, it didn't look any different in the reel. I thought this is just not an effective like selling point. People will look at it and be like, your hair just looks the same as it did before. And weirdly, I actually seen, oh, what's the name of the girl in Emily in Paris? Lily Cole, is that it? Lily Collins, sorry, my apologies. I actually had seen Living Proof share Lily Collins talking about this product, and I don't know whether or not she got paid to talk about the product. I don't, but there was no ad, hashtag ad, anywhere on her post, and I was like, surely if you've been sent that for free to try, I can't imagine you've just bought it because it's literally just launched. And if you've been paid to actually talk about it, that should have ad on it. But it didn't anywhere, so just a little snippet of information for you. So I'd seen loads of people posting about it, and I'd seen her posting about it, and the reason I didn't post about it was because I just didn't think it would have gave the product justice. So instead what I decided to do was actually use it appropriately, you know, once or twice a week. It doesn't actually say you should use it once or twice a week, but that's kind of when I'm washing my hair. And basically what you do is you apply a couple of pumps to your hair when it's damp, and then you comb it through, give it 10 minutes, and then blow dry your hair as normal. What I will say is I think it is really helping with that straw-like effect. I think you would have to have really damaged, coloured hair to see that effective difference. Maybe you would have to do that with Olaplex as well. And I just wanted to be honest about it because I think this is one that over time as I use it will keep my hair in a decent condition, especially now with all the kind of highlights through it. But at the same time, I couldn't justify being like, this has totally changed my hair, because it hadn't. But I will continue to use it and I will keep you posted. I'm not saying it's a bad product. I think it is doing what it's supposed to. But my problem is I just didn't think there was that instant gratification from it. Now skincare, I spoke about this last month as well, all of the Curel stuff that I picked up, and I did take the mini set away on holiday with me. This also came in the mini set. This is the foaming face wash. I did not take this with me, but I did take these three. So what I'm going to say is, first of all, the makeup cleansing gel I am almost finished. I used this on holiday as an actual cleanser to take makeup off one night, and it didn't do that. It done it, half of it. That's how do I say this? It certainly made a good attempt at it, but it wasn't like a good cleansing balm or an oil or a micellar water that takes your makeup off before you then cleanse your skin. So I've been using this as a second cleanse instead, rather than an initial cleanse to take all my makeup off. It does say it's a makeup cleansing gel, but I would dispute that slightly. But as a second cleanse, it is very nice. The essence, as you can see, I've only really used kind of a third of it, but I used this on holiday. I thought it was very nice. I also had an essence spray with me, so that's probably why I've kind of not used as much of this, but I did think this was lovely as well, and I wouldn't be against buying this in a full size once one of mine has ran out. And the intensive moisturiser is lovely. It's really nice. As you can see, I've got through a really good amount of it. It's only a tiny little 10ml pot, but this is what I've been using pretty much on the daily as a daily moisturiser since I came back and throughout my holiday. I think it's one of these ones you don't need loads of it as well. I have combination skin, I've mentioned that before. It's combination leading to dry, and going into the winter months, I like a really thick and heavy cream. I think this is a thicker and heavier moisturiser. This certainly isn't your gel cum cream. I keep saying cum cream, and it sounds a little icky. I keep seeing it when I'm editing videos and I'm like, gel cum cream, not cum cream, because gross. Yeah. Anyway, But I think this, I know Curel are definitely going to sponsor me now, but I think this is really, really nice. I really enjoy this moisturiser, and I do have another one that I picked up in duty free. I will be showing in Watch New Wednesday. That is an old favourite of mine, so I will show you that. But as it stands at the moment, once I run out of moisturisers, I wouldn't be adverse to picking this up in the full size. I thought it was lovely. Now, these two I've been using kind of, this one interchangeably with other cleansers, but this one I've been using every single night. This is their Deep Moisture Spray, and I love the whole spray action. It is a fine, luscious mist. It's just, it's gorgeous, it's lovely. I'm probably going to look really sweaty now because I've just sprayed my face with that, but it's a beautiful, beautiful spray. I really can't say enough about it. I would absolutely buy another one of these. It's really, really nice. As I said, I've been using the foaming one kind of interchangeably. What I'm going to say about this is, I was a little bit like, this is a massive bottle considering the others are all very miniature. I would have preferred to have had these a little bit bigger and this one downsized, because I'm not a big foaming cleanser girl, lady, whatever you want to call me. But it's nice. What I will say is, for a foaming facial wash, I don't find it to be stripping. It's obviously meant to be intensive moisture, and I don't find it to be stripping. I think the foaming action, it's just one of these nozzles. If anybody's ever bought one of the hand washes from Bath and Body Works, you know the ones that you push and it gives you foam out. That's what this is like. It's not necessarily that it foams up on your face as you're using it, it's foam when it comes out this canister. And I will say that when it's on your face, does it foam a little more? Maybe a little bit, but I don't find it to be stripping of my skin at all. I didn't feel tightness, I didn't feel dryness after using this one, which sometimes foaming cleansers can do. So far I think this is quite nice, but I know in my heart I probably won't pick this up because it's just not the kind of thing I normally use. Another couple of things I spoke about in my recent Watch New Wednesday video. This is from the Glow Hub, and actually funnily enough at the same time I started using the cleansing balm again as well. I had this line about, and I love this cleansing balm. I'm not going to lie, I think it is a lovely cleansing balm. It smells very strongly of peaches, I'm not going to lie. Peach and coconut, is that what's in it? It's a lovely cleansing balm, a lovely affordable cleansing balm. Does it feel luxurious like that of the Luminous or the Eve Lom or maybe even the Drunk Elephant? All that kind, does it feel super duper luxurious? No, but as an affordable skincare product, does it do the job and take your makeup off? Abso-fucking-lutely it does. And I think these are fun, I think they're really cute, I think the packaging is very sweet. I like this, and this is actually the second time that I've bought this, so I have to say I do enjoy this. And the toner, which is in the same family, this is the Hydrating Nourish from the Glow Hub. I think this is really nice too. I am not one to like use a toner all times, but what I've done is I've put this in my bathroom. This, the Curel spray, the cleansers, and my niacinamide. Anything I'm using in my nighttime skincare routine, I have put in the bathroom now, because I always forget to do it before Jack goes to sleep, and he is still sleeping with us in here at the moment. So then I don't have time to do it when I come in here at night, and I'm trying to do it in the dark, and it's a whole palaver. So I put it in the bathroom now, and these things have been in the bathroom and I've been using them nightly. And I do think this is nice. If you're needing a hydrating toner, then it's one to look into. Now this moisturiser, the Triple Hyaluronic Acid Deep Moisture Miracle Cream with Plumping Idea Lift and X polysaccharides from Beautybee. This is also in my nightly routine at the moment. This is the one I'm putting on last thing before I go to my bed at night. It is a nice moisturiser, I can't fault it. I think it is a very nice moisturiser, especially for people who have dry skin and you want that almost moisturising mask type feeling before you go to bed. I think this is good for that, I really do. What I am going to say is though, I had kind of mentioned in my recent empties that I'm going to unsubscribe from Beautybee, and I have, so I will not pick this up again. Although it is a nice moisturiser, and if you are subscribed to them, it might be something you want to look into, but I have stopped. I have gave up on Beautybee, it is over. I will not be reviewing anything from them again because I am not going to resubscribe. I kind of just paused it the last time and I went back. This time we're done. I'm just not into it anymore. If you love Beautybee, no hard feelings, it's fine, we can like different things, but I'm just giving up on it. Okay, so let's move in to makeup because there is so much I want to talk about in makeup, not all new things. And I'm just going to move to the side a little bit because I did do some filming as I was putting on my makeup today, because a lot of the things that is on my face today are the things that I'm about to talk about. So first of all, this is not on my face today, but I thought I needed to mention the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. I think this is really lovely. I think it's a really, really nice product. I had obviously had the sample size before I bought this full size, so I wasn't going in completely blind with this one. But I do think it's really, really nice. I'm sorry if you're here being like, yeah, that's really not budget beauty at all. I have medium light. It is expensive, I know, but I think it's a really, really nice product. What I will say is though that moving into the autumn and winter months now, this is probably one I won't reach for quite as often because it is a very light, sheer, dewy wash of colour. As you get into the winter months, I don't know why, like I already said, I prefer a slightly heavier coverage foundation. I don't know if it's just because I'm so pale anyway, that I like a little bit more colour on my face. So this one I probably won't reach for quite as much as I was through the end of the summer months, but I know for a fact on days where I just want a really sheer wash of something, this will get pulled out, and it is a very, very nice product, I have to say. Today though, I have this on, and actually I don't think that this was in a Watch New Wednesday or anything. I done a big kind of budget beauty with all the Rimmel stuff and things like that, but this was not in it because I kind of was like, I wasn't buying a foundation just for the sake of it. And then one of my friends was talking to me when I was talking about all the budget stuff, and they were like, do you know what, the Rimmel Kind and Free stuff is really, really nice, and it's a moisturising skin tint slash foundation. And I thought, well, that really sounds up my street. As you can see, I'm applying it to my skin and it is what I've got on today. What I will say is I've got the shade Rose Vanilla, which is a little bit yellow for me, ever so slightly, and I thought with it being rose it would be a little bit more pinky undertoned. I'm sure it is pinky undertoned for those who are really olive skin toned, but for me it is just a little bit yellow, but in a way it's still giving me a little bit of a tan, and what I've got left over from the colour I had on my holiday, it was going well with that. I really like the way this wears, and it is a budget beauty foundation. It does get a little bit greasy in the areas here, but I really love the sheen it leaves on my skin. I think it looks fresh like skin, but it is certainly more heavy coverage than that of the kind of proper skin tints. This says it's a skin tint. I would say this is more like a tinted moisturiser, and this is a skin tint. But I think this is a really, really nice product, and I've really been enjoying using it. This here, the Lasting Radiance Concealer, I also find this is a little yellow for me. What shade did I pick up in this? Soft beige. What I've been using with this is doing kind of round about the nose or kind of concealing spots or hyperpigmentation with it, because it is definitely too yellow for me under the eyes. Unfortunately, that's just my fault. I've picked up the wrong shade. It's a little bit too yellow, but actually as a concealer, I think this is very nice. And actually it doesn't bother me that I'm not using it under my eyes, because I prefer that emollient style concealer in here, because I am getting fine lines and things like that now, and it gets a little crepey sometimes when you use this style of concealer in those areas. So that's how I've been using this, and I think it's pretty nice. I will continue to use it until probably I just get too light to be using this at this time of year. But it's a nice concealer and I can't fault it for the price of it. I think it's very nice. Now let's talk about blushers that I've been wearing. Okay, so the 17 ones again, I have been using the Soft Peach one loads. I think it's very, very nice. I think these little blushes are lovely. I really, really rate them. They are very, very nice. Do they last as long as the likes of Glossier? Probably not. Are they as pigmented as the likes of Glossier? Probably not. But for the price of them and the amount of product that you get, I think these are very, very nice. I've also been reaching for dusk a lot because, as I said, when I've come back my holiday, I had a little bit of colour about my face, and this just helps to look a little bit more tanned without looking like you've got loads and loads of bronzer on some days. And sometimes I really just want a natural flush of blush rather than a super bronzed look, and I think these are gorgeous. Cloud paints, what can I say? I adore them. I think they're fantastic. Glossier, I adore Glossier. And the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. I can't remember what colour I've got, and it doesn't say on the packaging, which is a little bit annoying. Is this Tahiti? I can't remember, I'm sorry. I will put it down below in the links. I really, really like this throughout the summer, and I think going into autumn with kind of the orangey tones, this is going to still keep working, and I have continued to wear it. Bronzer wise, I am still rotating between the three of these, but what I will say is in the last maybe 10 days, week to 10 days, the Pearl Beauty cream one has been getting kind of put to the side, because again, as we get into this time of year, I feel much more comfortable wearing powder bronzers and stuff like that. I don't know why, because I still love a cream blusher, but powder bronzers for some reason just through the autumn and winter months I just think are easier. I think it's because my own skin, once it starts to go that peely white colour, using cream bronzers on it, it just looks a little strange sometimes. That's totally my fault, it's not the product's fault. I think in the summer this is absolutely stunning, and maybe I will continue to use the cream one. Maybe if I particularly get pretty dry this winter, this is what I would rather reach for. But I've got my Old Faithfuls, the Physicians Formula bronzer, and this is from Beige as well. This is actually a mixture of light 1 and medium 2, because as I said before, ages and ages ago, I really wish they would make their blushes pop in and outable, because you could then transfer them between and like take a bronzer and a blush with you. But the medium, when I bought the medium 1 is a little too orange, but weirdly medium 2 is fine, and light 1 and light 2 are both absolutely fine. So I now have a mixture of light 1 and medium 2 in here, and that's what I've been using. I'm really sorry if the lighting on this video has now just went absolutely fucking bananas. It's because it is now 5:05 here in Scotland, and when I started filming this, I was out getting my nails done today actually, very autumnal. When I came back and started filming this, it was still relatively light, and now it is super duper getting very dark for this time of day. Now as for highlighters, now I still love Vive Skin Dew, I've still been reaching for that, but again I'm going to talk about Dandelion Twinkle because it's absolutely fucking gorgeous. I can't believe all these years I haven't tried it, but it's like candlelit glow from within. I feel like this is giving me what Hourglass used to glow. Glow? No, Alanna. What Hourglass used to give me before I stopped buying Hourglass. The ambient lighting from Hourglass I loved, and then I was like, I'm not going to buy from Hourglass anymore. I kind of didn't agree with some of the things they'd been doing in their marketing. So I cannot believe I've not tried this before, because this is absolutely giving me that. It is exactly the same, maybe not exactly the same, but a very, very close dupe, I have to say. And I think this is gorgeous, and as I said, I bought the mini and it's going to take me a while to get through this, but it's brilliant. I actually even said to my mum when I came back my holiday, this is going to be something that's right up your street, because it's just subtle enough that it's not a bam in your face highlighter, it's not a sweaty glowy highlighter, but also it just gives you this beautiful luminosity to your skin. And she was a little bit like, well, can I have it then? I was like, no, you cannot, but maybe I'll buy her one for Christmas or something. Now I'm going to whip through the other things. So Sky High I am still using, I adore it, I think it is phenomenal. This is probably definitely going to end up in a yearly roundup because it's amazing. This here, the Thrill Seeker from Rimmel, I kind of spoke about this in the budget video. I would, like I said, buy this, not this. That sounds harsh to Rimmel, and I really enjoyed some of the Rimmel products that I tried, and as I said, this is very nice. But I just feel if you're pipping it to the post, if this is the same price, I would pick this one up. If you see this one at a cheaper price, then absolutely pick this up. It's a nice mascara, it's a very nice mascara, but I feel like this is just out of this world, unfortunately. These from Revlon again, the Colour Stay, these were also sent to me in PR, and I have been loving these two colours for this time of year. This is On Cloud Wine, and this one here is, I've just realised that this one is not called Haute Voltage. That is the French for She's Fly. I put that in a reel and everything. I didn't even notice. What a fucking pleb I am. So On Cloud Wine, and this one is called She's Fly. Clearly I'm a nugget. That is what I've got on today. It's just a beautiful autumnal colour. It's so nice. I also, lip liner wise, what I've been reaching for is the Rimmel Last and Finish and Spice again. Can't believe I forgot how good these are. It's lovely. And the Vive lip liner in Rumour again. Just an absolutely phenomenal lip liner. When I first tried this, I was like, don't waste your money, pick up other ones. And I'm still a little bit like, this here from Rimmel is a very, very nice lip liner. Like, I can't fault it. If you can't afford the Vive, pick up the Rimmel. The Rimmel is very, very good. But if you're wanting to treat yourself and you want to try a lip liner from Vive, then yes, Rumor is very, very good. When I initially used it, I found it a little stiff and found it not able to blend, but as times went on and I've sharpened it a few times and I continue to use it, it softened up very easily, and now I absolutely adore this product. So I did change my mind on this one. For eyebrows, can you guess what I'm going to say? Glossy Boy Brow, obviously. But also from Gen C, this is their Arch Support Powder Gel. Now I did speak about this briefly, maybe just when I came back after having Jack. This is such an interesting texture. Such an interesting texture. It's like a powdery, thickening gel for your eyebrows. Now I already have very dark eyebrows, and this colour is actually medium brown, but I find this is a very, very dark colour, even for medium brown. So what I would say is, if you are using this, wipe it off on the edge. That's what I do. I like wipe off a little bit of the product on the edge first before I start putting it through my brows. But this is a very interesting texture, and I really enjoy it for giving me really bold and very fluffy brows. I feel like Glossy Boy Brow is a very everyday, stick my brows up, natural fluffy brow, whereas this one is like fluffy, thickening, and holds them up all day long. But I just find this a little darker, so for on the neutral days I'll go for this, but if I want a really bold eyebrow, then I'll go for this one. Another lip product here, and this was also sent via PR. This is Nars Dragon Girl, and it is one of their Power Matte lipsticks. These are new and they are available now on Look Fantastic. I've got a Look Fantastic code. Who knew? I've only applied like fucking 4 times. But I've got one now. There you go. I'm actually quite excited. It is an affiliate code. I have to let you know that. I always will let you know that. And I've tried the Power Matte liquid before. I actually noticed that I put that into a declutter video, but I didn't declutter it. I actually still have it sitting over in my vanity at the moment. The liquid version of the Power Matte lipsticks. And it was very inky, a little bit messy, a little bit of a pain in the arse. This, however, is not like that. This is a proper, beautiful matte lipstick, and the staying power on it is very, very good. I was very impressed with this, if I'm honest with you. And I probably would look into other colours, because this is a red. Did I need another red lipstick? Absolutely not. But I really enjoyed the formula. I thought it was very, very nice. So if they have any specifically interesting colours in this range, then I might well look into them. But if you wish to look into them, there is a discount code down below for Look Fantastic. Because, you know, fucking ad and all that kind of shit. I don't like to take myself too seriously, but if you fancy a discount and you're going to be shopping that way anyway, there is a code down below. Please don't feel you have to use my code. There's a million other people who have them. So, this is the Chroma Flakes from Glisten. I also have an affiliate code for Glisten. I am so pleased that I've got a Chroma. I'm so pleased I've got an affiliate link for Glisten, because I have been talking about Glisten Cosmetics for a long time now. I think they're so nice, but I really love the products. They're so good, and these Chroma Flakes are amazing. It is what I have got on my lid today. I don't think you're going to see that perfectly, so do you know what? You'll have seen it here in the little video that I put up. And I have Milky Way, which is this amazing like blue to purple shift. I have Galactica, which is like a pink to a green to a little bit of a rainbow blue shift. Like, this one is insane. It's so, so nice. I did put up a reel of these on Instagram. This one here is Nebula, which is like a lavender blue to pink shift, I would say. And this one here is Flame, which is like a yellow gold with a red pink shift. And that is the one I've got in my eyes today. These are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, people had asked me, how do these compare to the Danessa Myricks Chrome Flakes? I couldn't tell you, because I've never tried the Danessa Myricks Chrome Flakes, so I can't say one is better than the other. But these are a little bit cheaper than the Danessa Chrome Flakes, and I think there is less product in them, so that might be why they're cheaper. But I have to say, I think these are an absolutely stunning, beautiful product. This is not going to be doing it justice, honestly. Please go and check out the reel that I put up over on Instagram. I'll maybe even put a couple of shots out here, because they are absolutely beautiful products. And if you are thinking about buying from Glisten at all, whether it's liners, chroma flakes, whatever the fuck you want, then I do have a code with them as well that will give you a discount. It will be down below. And finally, I'm just going to throw in a couple of palettes that I've been reaching for as we've been moving into the autumn months. Now, the Natasha Denona palette, I have to say this is one that kind of gets pulled out year round, if I'm honest with you, because I love the colours in the summer. I think the only time of year I'm not using this is maybe January, February through to springtime, and then Christmas. But all the rest of the year, like the spring, the summer, and then into the autumn months, I always use this product. I think it is phenomenal. So again, if you want to pick this up, you could try and get it on Look Fantastic with my code. I don't know if it'll work on the Natasha Denona palettes, but give it a whirl, why not? But this is a fantastic palette. It's great, and I am absolutely so glad that I picked it up. And it's funny because when I first bought this, I kind of was a little bit like, yeah, it's all right. And now it's one of my most used palettes. It's fantastic. So this will probably retire around about November, December time, but it's been used throughout all of the last kind of 6 months. I also pulled this out of my collection very recently over the last kind of week to 10 days because this is the time of year where I feel like this one, it starts at this time of year and it takes me through to about February, March time, because it just keeps you like in all these kind of shades. Even at Christmas you put on a little bit of a sparkle, a dark sparkle and a smoky eye or a little wing or something like that. This palette from Vive, the Essentials palette, is beautiful and I always use it and bring it out at this time of year. So again, I pulled that out. Then this one from Beautybee, the Wilderness palette, I have jumped right back into this again. And again, that is because of the beautiful greens, the autumnal colours right here in the corner. And then as we go into like Halloweeny months as well, you'll have a little bit of red. It's funny because I never really reach for the blues in this palette, but everything else, like these 3 rows, gets used consistently. And I always reach for this one as well because this is like a green kind of sparkle shade. Weirdly, you feel like this would be a blue duochrome, but it's actually a green one, but it's very, very nice. I love this palette. I just wish this top row was a little bit different, and I'm not sure why, but I do. And there we go, that is where we're going to leave it today. I know that was a long one, but I just feel like I had so much that I wanted to tell you about this month. There's been things that I've been really, really enjoying, really, really reaching for over and over, and I never even spoke about the e.l.f., but that has also been on my face quite routinely as well. I just seen it out the corner of my eye there and I thought I never even fucking mentioned that shite. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. I hope you're all having a lovely day and I will see you all again soon. Bye.